Hello, I am Dr. Mario Wong, a specialist in geriatric health. And today I want to talk to you about a problem that I see every single day in my practice. A problem that many people mistakenly accept as a normal part of aging, when in reality it is often a warning sign your body is desperately trying to send you. But before we go deeper, I want you to take a moment and participate, because this is important. If you have ever felt tingling, burning, numbness, or unexplained pain in your hands or feet, go to the comments right now and write this exact phrase: I protect my nerves starting today. Write it now, because awareness is the first step toward protecting your health. Now let's talk about what is really happening inside your body. Imagine your nervous system as the electrical grid of a large city. When everything is working well, energy flows smoothly, lights turn on, and everything functions in harmony. But when the cables begin to fail, the lights flicker, systems crash, and chaos begins to appear. Your nerves are those cables, and they are responsible for carrying signals from your brain to every part of your body. Protecting those cables is a layer called myelin, which works like insulation. When this protective layer is strong, signals travel quickly and clearly. But when it starts to break down, those signals become distorted. And that distortion is exactly what you feel as tingling, burning, stabbing sensations, or numbness that makes part of your body feel disconnected. Now, many people assume this is simply aging. But I want to make something very clear. This is not just age. These are signals of damage and, more importantly, signals of opportunity. Because if we identify the cause, we can often slow it down or even improve it. So naturally, the next question is, what is causing this damage? And this is where things become both surprising and very important, because the causes are not always obvious. In fact, some of the biggest aggressors may already be part of your daily routine. Let's start with something that often shocks people: medications. Now, as a doctor, I want to be very responsible with this message. Medications can be necessary and life-saving, but they are not always harmless, especially when used long-term or without regular review. For example, drugs like gabapentin or pregabalin are commonly used to manage nerve pain. They can be helpful, but over time, especially in older adults, they may cause dizziness, drowsiness, memory problems, and even increase the risk of cognitive decline. And as we move from there, we see a similar pattern with medications used for anxiety or sleep, such as benzodiazepines and certain sleeping pills. These can slow down brain function, affect coordination, increase the risk of falls, and create dependency. I have seen patients who appear much older than they are, not because of disease, but because of the long-term effects of these medications. And as we continue connecting the dots, we also find that certain older antidepressants and antihistamines can affect brain chemistry in ways that lead to confusion, blurred vision, and long-term cognitive issues. Even some antibiotics, heart medications, and chemotherapy agents can have neurotoxic effects if used over time or in certain combinations. Now, I want to pause here and be very clear. I am not telling you to stop your medications. What I am telling you is that you need to review them. Your body changes with time, and what was appropriate years ago may not be ideal today. A simple conversation with your doctor to review doses, combinations, and necessity can make a huge difference. And just as medications can silently affect your nerves, your daily habits can play an even bigger role. Let's talk about sugar. Excess sugar and refined carbohydrates act like a slow poison to your nerves. When blood sugar stays high over time, It damages proteins and fats through a process called glycation, which directly harms the myelin sheath and reduces the energy supply to your nerves. This is why symptoms often begin in the feet and hands. And here's something many people don't realize. You don't need to have diagnosed diabetes to experience this kind of damage. A diet high in sugar and ultra-processed foods creates chronic inflammation, and that inflammation also injures your nerves. Now, as we transition from sugar, we must talk about another major aggressor, alcohol. Alcohol is a clear neurotoxin. It depletes essential nutrients, especially vitamin B1, and with repeated or excessive use, it directly damages nerves. Many people believe that a daily drink is harmless, but over time, it can contribute to burning pain, weakness, and nerve dysfunction. And this naturally brings us to something deeply connected: nutritional deficiencies. Your nerves depend on key nutrients like vitamin B12, vitamin B1, vitamin B6, and magnesium. Without these, your body cannot maintain or repair nerve tissue. This is especially important in older adults because absorption decreases with age, and certain medications can make it even harder for the body to get what it needs. So what feels like just aging may actually be a correctable deficiency. And as we continue building this picture, we cannot ignore movement, or the lack of it. Your nerves need blood flow, oxygen, and stimulation. When you move your body, even something as simple as walking, you improve circulation, support nerve function, and stimulate repair mechanisms. But when you remain sedentary for long periods, that flow decreases and nerves begin to weaken. That is why I always tell my patients, movement is medicine. Not extreme exercise, but consistent daily movement. And finally, we arrive at something that often goes unnoticed: environmental toxins. Over the years, your body can accumulate heavy metals like lead, mercury, arsenic, and aluminum. These substances are toxic to the nervous system. For example, mercury found in large fish can affect coordination and sensation, while lead exposure from old pipes or environments can quietly damage your nerves over time. And when you look at all these factors together, medications, sugar, alcohol deficiencies, inactivity, and toxins, you begin to understand something powerful. Neuropathy is rarely caused by just one thing. It is often the result of multiple small aggressors adding up over time. Now, this might sound overwhelming, but here is the good news. Once you understand the causes, you can begin to take control. And this brings us to the most important part: what you can do starting today. Start by becoming aware of everything you are taking. Make a full list of your medications, supplements, and over-the-counter products, and review them with your doctor. From there, begin to clean up your diet. Reduce sugar, eliminate ultra-processed foods, and focus on real, nutrient-rich meals that support your nerves. At the same time, begin to move your body every day. Even 30 minutes of walking can make a meaningful difference. And as you do this, also think about your environment. Small changes like filtering your water or choosing safer food sources can reduce your exposure to toxins. And most importantly, listen to your body. If symptoms are getting worse, if you feel weakness, loss of balance, or rapid changes, seek medical attention. Early action can prevent long-term damage. Now, before we close, I want you to take one more step. Go to the comments and write again: I protect my nerves starting today. Because when you write it, you are making a decision, and that decision matters. And if this message has helped you see your health in a new way, share this video with someone you care about. You never know who might need to hear this today. Remember, neuropathy is not always inevitable. In many cases, it is preventable, manageable, and even reversible when you act in time. I am Dr. Mario Wong, and it has been a pleasure speaking with you. I'll see you in the next video.